We're here with Roger Moute, Bidias, freshman 3 and 4 forward, small forward, big forward. How you doing, Roger?
Good. How you doing?
Great. Hey, you've had an interesting trip out here to Cal, coming originally from Cameroon and spending some time on the East Coast in prep school, and now you're out on the West Coast. What's that journey been like for you?
It's been very great. It's been a little bit of a roller coaster, but with not too many hills, and it's been a very big learning experience. I left home at like 15, and I had to come here by myself and stuff, and I was fresh playing basketball, so I learned a lot, and I played with a lot of very good players. So I spent 3 years learning, and from good players and good coaches, and learning the culture here. So it's been a very good experience, and then ended up here at Cal. It's like the cherry on the cake, and it's just the beginning. So it's been very good.
So you didn't just have to adjust to a new culture in the U.S. You're kind of adjusting to a new sport. I mean, you were fairly new to hoops when you came to the States, right?
I had played 1 year. I had played the junior, we call it the junior tournament, like in Cameroon. So I played it 1 year, and then I went to my brother camp the summer after that, and then that's when I came here. So I was not very familiar with organized basketball, and I had played a little bit, but not so much. And here the level is so much more higher, and there's so much more things to understand and to learn, and I didn't have all of that. So it was very good, to learn. It was like I was learning English, and I was learning like terminology in basketball court and stuff like that. So it was fun.
So you had your brother Luke, who has been a dominant basketball player in the Pac-10 and a pro for many years, as sort of like a guide for you to what it's like being in the U.S. and also how to play some good basketball. What's that been like working with him over the years since you've been here?
It's been very good. Luke has been a great help for me, and my brother Emmanuel too, who played on the West Coast at UCSB for a little bit. So they've been in this environment, this college environment, and they know, and they've been through high school basketball, so they know like the struggle I'm going through. So every time I need some help or I don't understand something, I always can go up to them and ask my questions like a little wizard to give me the insight on like how things work. So it's been a very good help.
Seeing how well it worked out for your brothers, did that take a little bit of the intimidation factor out of coming to a new country and playing a new sport?
Yeah, it does. And not only for me, but for a lot of kids from my country and a lot of kids from Africa, because we see guys like my brother, guys like Serge Ibaka and all those guys making it to the NBA, and we see that, he's makeable, and God bless me to have the opportunity to have my direct brother there, so he can give me even more insight on that. And I used to think that it put pressure on me that, now I'm playing basketball, I have to make it too. But I want to make it, and it's easy. I think it's even easier for me because he's up there and he can kind of guide me through it. Tell me where there's the hole, so I don't jump in the hole. So it's been a very, very good help.
So not only were you coming to the U.S. and learning a new culture, but you were learning a new language, and you go from that a few years ago to one of the top universities in the whole world. It's a challenging university. How's that adjustment been for you?
I'm not gonna lie to you, it's not easy. I mean, I knew Berkeley was a very tough school, but it is a tough school, it's very tough. But I mean, at first, you're a little bit intimidated because you see a lot of smart kids, a lot of kids that have like 4.0. I feel like the 4.0 GPA in high school is like the average here. But it's motivating too, because like if you're in an environment where you're around a lot of smart people, somehow that will probably be rubbed on to you a little bit. So I hope that rubs onto me, and I want to take that challenge, and just push myself every day.
And have you found the academic support system you have here is something that really is a big leg up for you? Does it help a lot?
Yeah. It's a really good thing, and making my decision, that's something I really put an emphasis on, and that's what I'm getting here. The academic support, with tutoring all the time, and even if I need help with specific thing, I can get a tutor for that specific thing. And that's been very good. And even like the people around you, their focus is school, so it kind of like sometimes when you want to procrastinate, the people around you will tell you, nah, you know, I'm not procrastinating. So they're kind of pulling you down. I mean, putting you down, so you kind of feel like, maybe I need to go do my homework. So it's been a very, very good thing. I like it.
Great. So how did Cal and you get together in the recruiting trail? You were on the East Coast. You had a little bit of West Coast ties with your brother, but what was it that caused the Cal coaches to approach you, and how did they recruit you?
It was Coach Galib. He, I think at the time he was recruiting my teammate Matthew Atiwi from Cameroon, and he came up to Notre Dame to watch him play. And I remember it was over the winter. He came to watch him play, and my coach introduced the coach to all of us and stuff. And I didn't do anything special. I just played my regular game. I thought I had a regular day, and Coach Gali was impressed. And from there on, he just started recruiting me.
Well, your upside is obviously high. I mean, just seeing you play a bit on film last year and seeing you on the court and practice and scrimmage, you're a guy that's real active. I'm hearing you're contesting virtually every shot that's within 10 feet of you. Guys have to watch out for you both with getting their shot off and getting the rebound. Do you pride yourself on your active nature on the court, just trying to get after it whenever you can?
You know, the more people talk about it, the more I start noticing it. You know, I think people tend to say that my brother plays hard too, and I think that's probably something that I see in our family. He told me one day that both of my brothers actually told me one day that playing hard is like the easiest thing to do. You know, it might be hard to shoot a jump shot, or it might be hard to dribble between your legs, but if you can just play hard, run up and down, and just try to play defense, it's probably the easiest thing to do. So that's where I just started from. I said, okay, if I play hard and then learn all those things that will come along, let me learn the easiest thing to do first. I do take pride in it, but you know, I like doing it, and I kind of do it naturally. But yeah, I think it's a good thing.
Do you see your game improving the more you play and playing against a better competition like you are here?
Yeah, definitely. The more I play and the more I play against better players and stuff, it challenges me. And, you know, from where I've gone, you know, 3, 4 years ago to where I am right now, you know, it just keeps encouraging me to, you know, keep working. You know, now I have a better jump shot, and I handle the ball a little better. So it definitely encourages me to just make more.
So this staff is big on roles, and they try and define what a player is going to bring to the team when they're on the court. How have they approached you? What have they asked of you this freshman year?
As a freshman, you know, that's something I had talked to Coach Galib about, you know, even when he was recruiting me and coaching staff. As a freshman, they wanted me to come in, you know, get rebounds, do what I do best, which is run up and down, defend, and like you said, be an active guy. And I felt like as a freshman, if that's what I'm asked to do, that's something I can possibly do. And it doesn't necessarily mean that I can't, you know, keep working. And then if I have a wide open jump shot, I can hit that shot. So as a freshman, that's what they wanted me to do, and that's what I'm doing right now. And I feel like I'm you know, in the process, good progress in doing that.
So you have an interesting history. You come from a bit of royalty in your family, right?
Yeah.
Can you talk a little bit about your family background and also a little bit about your name? Your name's a real complicated explanation, so I won't try and get all the specific details there, but maybe give Cal fans a little bit of a background on where you come from with your family.
So my dad is the chief of the village. He's not, you know, the king of Cameroon or anything, but he's the chief of the village with a low population. And well, our names are very different. I think that's where you're probably going with that question, but our names are very different. So you have my brother Luke Moute, my brother Emmanuel, Bidias Moute. My sister is Cynthia Moute. So you kind of notice there that there's like a similar name that comes back. It's Moute, and that's our family name. And but my name is totally different because I was born in Paris, and they're like my name is similar to my father's last name. Because for example, here if your name is Smith, your son last name will be Smith. So there's kind of like an unwritten law in my village, because the A stands for son of. So Mba, son of Moute, and my dad is Moute Bidias. So there's kind of like an unwritten law that you have to name your child according to the lineage, not lineage, but like your family tree kind of. So my grandfather's name is Bidias. So my dad's name is Moute Bidias. So Moute, son of Bidias. When my brother came out, Luke and Emmanuel, obviously twins, but I think Emmanuel came out first. So his name was Bidias Moute, which is Bidias, son of Moute, and Bidias is my grandfather's name. And then my brother Luke, who came out after me, is Ba Moute, and Ba is one of my great grandfathers. So Ba, son of Moute. And then my sister, who was a girl, so her last name is my granddad's last name, but from my mom's side. So it was Zinchem Amute, Zinchem, daughter of Moute. And I was totally different because, like I told you, I was born in France, so I was supposed to be something son of Moute, but I had that case where I had to have my father's last name. So
okay.
It's a bit complicated to understand and to explain, but that's how I can easily explain it to you.
A lot of fans shorten your name to Moute. If they do that, is that the correct abbreviation?
Yeah. That's totally fine. People used to call me Moute back in high school.
Okay.
So I have no problem. It's my family name, so as long as it represents my family, it's fine.
And what do people call you here? What do your teammates call you?
Roger.
Just Roger?
Yeah.
All right. So you having fun with this adjustment so far? You looking forward to the season?
Yeah, I'm really excited. I think we have a good team, and I hope that we're going to do some good things this year.
And have the coaches let you know if it's likely if you're going to play a redshirt this year?
No, I'm not playing. Yeah.
And any clue what kind of minutes and where you fit in, or is that going to be determined through the preseason?
That probably will be a question that you'll ask the coaches. I'm not, as long as I'm on the floor, it depends on 5 or 10 minutes. I'm just going to do whatever I can. Obviously to put myself in the best position, but I'm not too worried about that.
Great. Hey, well, we appreciate you taking the time to talk, and good luck this upcoming season.
Yes, sir.